think about crypto in the middle of all that?
We made an investment of just over $500 million into Bitcoin, and I look at it as a hedge against inflation and global money printing, and we'll see what happens.
3 Bitcoin machines running in City Hall 24 hours a day for the next 6 months. Like you said, Mayor Maddie Parker says that these machines mark the city's commitment to becoming a leading hub for technology and innovation.
Okay, we are officially mining Bitcoin in the city of Fort Worth.
Fort Worth making history today as the first city in the United States to mine Bitcoin.
Going to a different economy. And we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box, provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting at more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and When the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten, and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we have Bitcoin and crypto pulling back. Overall, we have stocks flat. We have the NASDAQ up slightly only because we have banking earnings. And all you have to do is look at these yield rates. So guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We had the inflation reports come out, and inflation is still moving up. And when the inflation report came out, yields went down. But of course, then they started to climb back up because we know the Fed is not going to cut. And on the CNBC Money Channel, they brought it up but didn't have a full conversation on it because we know they want to spin the narrative. And when it comes to these tariffs, the corporations haven't even paid them yet because they front ran the actual tariffs at the ports. So inflation is just going to keep steady climbing. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And then we have the dollar slightly down. We have volume in crypto up. We have Tether and USDC. And we have the crypto exchange OKEX joins Global Dollar Network, integrates Paxos issued USDG stablecoin. And there are some big players behind this USDG stablecoin. Make sure you keep an eye on it. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed repo at $217 billion yesterday. Make sure you pull it on a daily basis during the week. And we know this repo has helped manipulating that long end. because yield rates should be a whole lot higher than what they are right now. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates high for longer in order to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution. In the little bit of time that he's been in office, he's pushing this new digital economy. Everything being overturned that Biden had done. But now we have the Fed, FDIC, and OCC issued a joint guidance allowing banks to custody crypto, but stressing strict management and full liability if they hold customer keys. And we're in crypto, so we know better, but being in possession of your own keys and your own crypto, the sheep will have no clue. And this digital economy is moving fast forward, and that's the reason why it's so important for you to make sure that you're educated every step of the way. So therefore you don't fall for the devil's tricks, because we know there's going to be some type of event that's going to move us over. And you want to make sure that you fall on the right side of history. And then we have the Fed and this inflation report. So we know that the Fed is not going to cut now because the labor market is doing pretty good and inflation is still sticky. So we know they're going to stay put at least until September. And we know we always get some type of crazy event at the end of third quarter or fourth quarter. It never fails. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs right now are down. Now getting over into a little crypto news. We have Standard Chartered becomes the first global bank to offer institutional trading for Bitcoin and Ethereum. So now we're going to have the institutional traders come in, but then also we're going to have the banks bring in the retail traders. We have the Fed, FDIC, and OCC now clearing the way. So only thing we need is these genius bills, the Clarity Act, to get approved, and then the floodgates are going to open. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Ondo Finance acquires blockchain developer Strangelove as part of a real-world asset expansion strategy. And Strangelove is just not focused on blockchain, it also is focused on validators. And Ondo is leading the way on putting these real-world assets on blockchain. Remember, guys, everything is going to be tokenized and put on blockchain for this new digital economy. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then lastly, we have Circle has filed for an application with the OCC to establish America's first digital currency bank, which will focus on USDC trust functions, reserve management, and institutional custody services rather than traditional banking. And we know that as part of the rules of the Genius Act and Clarity Act, that these stablecoin issuers basically become fintech banks. And never forget, crypto was supposed to get rid of the banks. Now these crypto companies are becoming banks. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the new World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.